Hi there, I'm Martin Tyler. With me today, Alan Smith, and we've got a match from the Barclays Premier League for you.
Yep, thanks Martin. Delighted to be here, as I always am for these occasions.
And here we've got for you today, Aston Villa against Chelsea.
And here's now Aston Villa line-up. Number 1.
Well, there's no doubt this fella could be the key man for Chelsea today.
It's the way he combines with teammates, Martin, that I love so much. Such an unselfish player.
The Aston Villa team for this game. Brad Guzan plays in goal. Ali Sissoko starts with Alan Hutton as the fullbacks. Idrissa Gueye plays with Ashley Westwood in central midfield. And they'll play with a sole striker. Here's the Chelsea lineup. Thibaut Courtois starts in goal. Fabregas plays with Mikel in the centre of the pitch. Loic Remy is the main striker today. Well, I guess it was your ambition as a boyhood Villa fan to play here at Villa Park. When did that first happen, Alan?
Oh, it was in the early 80s for Leicester. Tended to do quite well here. Your family's up in the stand, and it was always a big game for the Bromwich, returning to a really old and famous football ground.
Referee is Roger East. Chelsea have started the first half. Chelsea attacking here. Mikel. Remy. Alan Hutton. Hutton. Jordan Ayew. So we'll restart with a throw-in. Says Fabregas. Baba. Julian Lescott. It'll be a throw. That's Piliqueta. Shots on here. It was a good sight of goal, but he skied it. Nicely. I think the referee's showing how he's going to officiate this match. It's going to be a free kick. He's not going to stand any nonsense. Mikel. Pedro. Attacking well here. He's crossed it well. And shoots! And there was, well, it was a semblance of a chance, but the ball ran awkwardly for him.
A bit of a dry surface, and it's a bit bobbly, and that's what counted against him. Just sat up at the point of impact.
Micah Richards. Westwood. Ali Sissoko. They spread it out wide here. Chance to get some width into this attack. Cross is blocked. Mikel. That's Filiqueta. Cesc Fabregas. Remy. Alan Hutton. Gay. Well, you can see what he was trying to do, but the pass wasn't on. It was a bad ball, as it turned out. Mikel. Here's Fabregas. Mikel. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Cross coming in now. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Aston Villa have possession again. Mikel. Baba. Here's Fabregas. It's a decent cross. Remy! And that is the first goal, and it could be the one that actually shapes the destiny of the day. So a goal for Chelsea.
The defenders seemed to lose the concentration almost. They saw it coming from a long way out. The timing was great, and the bravery to get ahead of his man.
It was some header. A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. So it's Chelsea in the lead. Hutton. Carlos Sanchez. Back on the ball now, Chelsea. Pedro. That's Filiqueta. Mikel. Gay. Westwood. That is a cheap piece of play to give the ball away like that. Here's Fabregas. It's Mikel. Jordan Ayew. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Real good contest between these two as they jostle for possession. So the free kick given against Aston Villa. Pedro. Mikel. Excellent passing, great interplay. That's a fine tackle. Jordan Ayew. Carlos Sanchez. Remy. Baba. Ivanovic. It's a passing game, and my word, they're passing it well here. Well, that was quickly done. Alan Hutton. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Here's a chance to move forward from midfield after that interception. That's Piliqueta. And the cross comes in now. Remy! Well, it's easy here for the keeper. Sanchez. Alan Hutton. Still keeping the ball, still eyeing up the chance maybe, but it's not easy. Foul by the Chelsea player. A decent fist away by the keeper. It's Mikel. A couple of teammates who are clearly on the same wavelength. It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Westwood. Carlos Sanchez. And he gives it back to his teammate. Idrissa Gana Gueye. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Space for the shot!
And that's the mark of a man playing with a lot of confidence out there today. To take it on first time, hit it hard, bottom left.
Well, I want to see this again, this goal. So away we go at 1-1.
Goal scorer for Aston Villa in the 32nd minute, number 21, Alan Hutton.
Remy. Sanchez. It's good vision to be able to switch the play there. Trying to widen the approach play here, but it's out for a throw-in. Baba. Remy. Aston Villa giving away the free kick. It was their foul. Says Fabregas. Baba. He's cut out the pass, intercepting if you like, and now shots on here. Fine save he's made there, and he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Very good intercepting play there. Win the ball without too much effort. It's Mikel. That's Filiqueta. Says Fabregas. Remy. Try it! Great stop. What a game he's having, the goalkeeper. Another save. One shot, one on target for Aston Villa.
Well, it had the makings of a match that wouldn't have too many chances created for this team, and I think the strikers recognised that, and they made sure they made the most of those chances.
Fabregas. Remy. Here comes the cross, tries to punch it away. Ali Sissoko. It's Mikel. That's Filiqueta. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. That's Filiqueta. Well, only 2 more minutes to be added on by the referee now. Idrissa. Baba. Pedro. Remy. It's Mikel. And that's the half-time whistle from the referee. 1-1 at the break. I think that's a good performance, isn't it, Alan, from him in the first half?
Well, he stepped forward for his team there with that equaliser, but his team haven't been, what you would say, on the best of form.
It's a decent cross. Remy! He can lay it off to the supporting player. Space for the shot! And they pulled it back level. Kick off at the start of the second half. Mikel. Here's Fabregas. That's Filiqueta. Here's Fabregas. Possession in the midfield area. Alan Hutton. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Baba. Good passing, shrewd passing, accurate passing. That's the way he earns his living. Here's a chance to whip it in. That's Filiqueta. In the middle is Loic Remy, and he claims the cross. It was, well, nothing's ever straightforward for goalkeepers, but he's not been challenged. Westwood. That's Filiqueta. Oh, in goes the cross. They put that cross far too close to the goalkeeper. Chelsea have got possession back. Almost ordered his teammate to give it back to him then. Substitute getting ready for Chelsea. Mikel. The return ball. Shot on! Oh, it's the post! Westwood. Well, he saw the guy could switch the play to and came up with the pass as well. Excellent. Ali Sissoko. Carlos Sanchez. An opening for Aston Villa. And here's the shot. What a fine save. On the front foot now, they've got a corner, hoping for the goal that will put them in the lead.
Number 8.
Chelsea about to make at least one change. Moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. Corner for Aston Villa. Now he's looking for support. Cross coming in now. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Mikel. It's Mikel. Pedro. Good take by the goalkeeper, but no pressure on him. Baba. Oscar. Micah Richards. Westwood. Lescott. Westwood. Here's a chance to attack. He's made a rash challenge there, Branislav Ivanovic. He's penalised for that. You can see what he was trying to do, Alan, with that slide challenge, but it's definitely a foul.
Well, it is. He saw the ball and he thought he could win it, but just a fraction off.
Almost a 10 out of 10. Certainly a candidate for man of the match. He's not going to play the whole match, though. Going to be substituted here now.
Yeah, he was involved in most things that were good here for his team. Top class.
Great work by the keeper. And a goal! That was a top-class goal.
Well, the keeper quite rightly asking one or two questions of his defenders who didn't react as quickly as the goal scorer.
The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. We restart the game 2-1. Well, they're building steadily here, working away, and there is some backup for him in this position. Well, that'll be a throw. Baba. That's back now with Aston Villa. Carlos Sanchez. And down on the Aston Villa bench, there's some movement. He's had to tackle there to concede the corner.
Substitution going on is number 17.
This is a key moment for the manager. He knows he's got the lead, and he's now going to do his best to try and retain that. To clear it, even at the expense of a corner. Cross it. Danger was looming large, but they've got themselves back on the ball and they can attack themselves now. Keeps it going. Here's the cross. Sanchez. They're going to get a corner here because of that deflection. It's a corner coming up yet again. It's interesting, the corner count to this point. Smart work by the goalkeeper from the corner. Hutton. Ali Sissoko. Richards. Jordan Veretout. Jordan Ayew. Ali Sissoko. And here's the shot. Great save by a diving goalkeeper.
A substitution going on with the others, number 22.
Well, there's still time to hit back in this game, and they're going to try and do it with a substitute. I think we'll see with these possession stats, Alan, that yes, the game has been as even as it seems, without a decent fist away by the keeper. And it's going to be a throw here. Jordan Veretout. Good, clean tackle. It'll be a throw, and no nonsense clearance from the defender. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Gueye. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. They're grateful for when they're defending so much. Oscar. Nemanja Matic. Found his teammate well. Space for the shot! Useful block in those circumstances. Cesc Fabregas. Some good work by the medical team here to get this fella back onto the pitch.
Yeah, I think he had the old magic sponge, and he's okay now.
Now Fabregas. It's noticeable that the home supporters are trying to help the team in this situation. They're encouraged by the lead, but they're fearful perhaps that this team might lose it.
Well, they won't want to give anything silly away. The opposition are chasing the ball, trying to get it back and trying to get back into this match.
Right from the beginning, we've never known which way this game is going to go, and it's kept its drama right to the last. Cesc Fabregas. Oscar. Ivanovic. Ivanovic. Well, here comes the support. Oscar. Jordan Veretout. Richards. Well, this is how the game, many people believe, should be played. It's always been a passing game, but they pass with purpose too.
They have, and I love the way they're using the full width of the pitch here.
Now Willian. Ivanovic. Remy.
All back to park the bus to try and see themselves through this match.
And the cross comes in now. Goes for it with a fist. Volleys for goal. Well, you never give up here. A late goal, and they're back in the game. It's a classy goal, Alan.
Well, the keeper's pulled off a really good save, but that's when he needs the help of his defenders.
Another angle on it here. The game restarts at 2-2. Idrissa Gana Gueye. Put it in well. Good hands, bread and butter work really by the goalkeeper, but he did it very competently. He's having a good game. Tried his luck from a long way out, but the goalkeeper very comfortable in dealing with it. Baba. Well, the action is going to continue here. We've got 4 minutes of added time. That's Filiqueta. Stopping the cross, important job for the defender. Now Willian. Nemanja Matic. Now Fabregas. Counter-attack could be on here because it was a poor ball and they've got some free possession and a chance to get numbers forward. And that's across the field to try and switch the play. Oh, he's through. And here's the shot. No wonder they're going crazy here with the goal coming in the dying embers of the match. Even the goal scorer wasn't sure that was going in, Alan. He was waiting, and now he's celebrating.
Yeah, his teammate there was actually getting ready to knock in the rebound, but it's gone in, and it's a good goal.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, a very exciting climax to an exciting game. This could be the decider.
Well, it could be at this stage of the match. There doesn't seem much of an opportunity to come back. I think that could be decisive.
Referee blows Aston Villa, the winners today. Undoubtedly, he was the star man today.
Well, so often we think of his creative abilities, but a couple of goals here have won the match for his team.
It's a decent cross. Remy! He can lay it off to the supporting player. Space for the shot! And they pulled it back level. A return ball. He's moved in, trying to jostle the opponent off his stride. He's got his shot off now. He's kept it out. Cross coming in now. Oh, great work by the keeper. Volleys for goal. And a goal. Ali Sissoko. And here's the shot. Great save by a diving goalkeeper. And the cross comes in now. Goes for it with a fist. And volleys for goal. Well, you never give up here. A late goal, and they're back in the game.
through. And here's the shot.